What is up, guys? Wraec with another live stream, and today with the Basilisk event. I saw some of you guys couldn't wait. It's like 5 minutes later than intended. Guys. But I see Kostadin is here. Nice. We got She, Dunsmeyer, Ace, Feller, and Silly Monkey, Anarchy, and Darkwolf. All the people here, which is great. So that's pretty nice. And we got a big event. We have to see. Problem is, apparently there are some bugs in there. Welcome, Tiamo. So that is going to be a bit of a problem. I am, however, already prepared. So what I did was, I actually already did the quest. So there is like, if you max out the Spectre, and Spectre, we got like an upgraded Spectre now. So they really went ahead and enhanced that. I already did the quest. So we can actually enhance Spectre. The thing is, we're going to enhance it, and we are going to have enough materials to get to the next level, at which point we will have to do another quest. So we're still going to get blocked off by some quest this time around. And with those high-level quests, the problem is like, it takes forever. It takes like literally an entire day of just farming resources to get to the point, or you have to kill like, I don't know, 20 of those little minions, which today probably we can't. But we got access to the Advanced Destiny Trail, so it's going to be high attack, which is pretty cool. And we get some new abilities, some of which I think are pretty good. We can check them out. So like it's always the same way, you got like your standard Spectre, and then you get 2 abilities. And this time around it is combined with Bloom. And Bloom was the one that we kind of bet on. Bloom, Genesis, or Radiance, that's the buff one. So the one where you got like all of the different buffs. We inflict Root of Confusion on one single enemy, and that is really what you have to know for the Spectre one. It is not too impressive, really. When any ally takes damage from basic attack or an active skill released by an enemy with Root of Confusion, converts 80% chance to convert one attribute reduction effect to the corresponding attribute buff, is great. It's just a great buff overall. So wouldn't say that this is bad by any means. It's just like, the good thing is Spectre is fairly universal. Like Spectre is a star soul you want to be able to use on every single hero, and I think this just works into that. This is just fine. This is just really fine. So it's a pretty good buff overall. And then we got the other one. Star Soul Skill and Star Soul Burst gain new effects. Ground ally with the high speed 40% control immunity offset for 1 round, which I guess if you have like a high speed TBB is kind of good. The thing is though, like for a pretty long time, it wasn't actually too common to have your CC hero as the fastest hero. I remember the times with like Starwing Jorah, if you think about it, if you think back to that point, Starwing Jorah had to rack up her buffs, and the buffs actually, we can kind of check that out. We can take a little detour here. Let me get in on Starwing Jorah so that I don't have to search for my own. Where is she actually? I can't even find her here. Then we actually have this one. Whenever an ally releases their active skill, increase self 15 energy on 1 layer of focus. And that focus gives you control, precision, control immunity offset. So this was like the important part. And then on the last one, we got that. And then we had the tree one, I think, too. Wait, where was it? 20% chance to gain an extra layer of focus, and you start with 2 layers of focus. So this would essentially give you the energy and like the control immunity offset, and then you would put Rui on there and have like 3-4 enemies attack beforehand, and then she would have enough energy to do her ult, and then you wanted her to get 200 energy, so even more heroes before, and then you had like a late, you had your CC rather late. And then this new thing where you kind of have like a super fast TBB or something. This is kind of new. So this is not like a very common thing, but I reckon this is still a good effect. This is still a good effect, actually. The reason I think that is because, well, you kind of can still do it. You kind of can still go for the high CC offset. And I think if you think about it, and if you have like a super fast TBB, getting control immunity offset 40%. But then again, wait a second. Am I stupid? Am I stupid? There's like the 40% CI offset is actually cool for like FTA. But I'm like, if the ally with the highest speed gains 40% control immunity offset for 1 round, that would mean that LFA, or whichever hero you have with Spectre, would have to attack before that hero that is supposed to get this buff, because this actually would just work if your hero with Spectre has the highest speed and the hero you want to CC the enemy would be second highest. Because to be the hero with the highest speed and profit from this, it has to be second highest speed after the hero with Spectre. Because 1 round for this buff means it runs out at the end of the round. This is so weird. Am I wrong on this, guys? Am I wrong on this, chat? Because it gives the ally with the highest speed 40% control immunity offset for 1 round. And 1 round buffs end at the end of the round they are given. So the only way a hero could profit from this buff is if LFA or whichever hero you have Spectre on is the fastest hero, and that hero that you want to profit from that buff is the second fastest. That is the only constellation in which this works. So this would essentially already be disrupted if your enemy is running Snowheart and changes up your speed order. And then this would instantly break and would be useless. Yeah, no, it's like the Star Soul skill and the Star Soul Burst, which both of those is added to, are activated after the hero acts. After the hero acts, each time randomly trigger one of the following effects. And this is the same for every Star Soul, by the way. And this is after they act 3 times. So after they act, yeah, Nico says, so if TBB is faster than LFA, she will attack, and then LFA will attack and trigger this, so it's useless. Yeah, so if TBB would be faster than LFA, then, and she would attack before LFA, then when LFA attack LFA as the hero with Spectre would attack as second hero from your team, then LFA would actually buff TBB, but that would be useless because TBB already attacked in that round, and the buff only lasts till the end of the round. So this is essentially how this would be supposed to work. Okay, I didn't see that yet. That is crazy. Getting upset over the age less than 5 minutes into the live stream. Did you already do the event? No, we skipped doing the event to get instantly upset. And Nanesk, this also doesn't work. Nanesk said Spectre TBB. The problem is, it is the ally with the highest speed. So if they are strictly following that and didn't miscode it, because there are the way the code works is essentially when they design an ability, there's always like this number, and this number stands for like it buffs an ally, so can't buff the hero. It is on. It works for different scenarios. So, for example, attack slot 1 on the enemy team, that can be a number, and there isn't one number basically for everything. So if they did that right, and it really works in the way that is described here, which might be the case or might not be the case. Then it buffs an ally, and that ally has to be the fastest. And if that hero is the fastest, then it's the ally with the fastest speed after our hero. So yeah, that is kind of stupid. And it also wouldn't work even if it was self-buff, I think, because this will trigger after the hero attacks. So after the hero acts, so the hero would act, the damage would be done, and then you would get the control immunity offset. In theory, only one way to find out, as Darkwolf said, but the problem is this has no buff symbol. So this is one of the buff types where we kind of have to just hope that it works. So yeah, we can't even test this. So and I don't test RNG stuff. I can test like if there is a buff symbol, and I can look for this buff symbol. I can make a scenario like this, but with control stuff, I don't do it. Because what you would need to do to test it, it would be like, you would have to do like 100 attempts, and you would have to see, okay, is is my RNG better essentially with the scenario that I make up to get this buff on my hero? And I don't have the time for that. Okay, we discussed this. This is probably something the Age should revisit. Maybe make it a 2-round buff. That would probably be better. And then it would work till the end of the next round. So it has to be better. It should be 2-round, yeah. Next basic attack or active skill, or just add it to this one. And just make it the next active basic or active skill has 40% controlling unity offset. Why not that? Would be cool. Description-wise also a little bit easier. You can just basically copy-paste this, make this give the 40% controlling unity offset, and add this to the buff that you already give. So that also kind of would like put up a theme. So just like the next attack that the hero does, but this like they went with this thing again. This is for the highest speed hero, this is for the highest attack hero, and this is for the ally with the lowest HP. So I see the theme. This is cool. Basic or active skill released by the ally with the highest attack. Additionally, deals 3000% of attack damage and reduces the target's attack by 25% for 2 rounds. I think this is great. Middle part is great. And then we have the ally with the lowest HP has 100% less chance to take crit damage for 1 round. This is the way it is, I think, also worded on Ferric Investor. So essentially a Ferric Investor effect that you have here. But again, you want to have your LFA or whatever hero has Spectre attack fast for this. Do I hate this? No. The first part is useless, sadly. Second part is pretty cool. Last part, I definitely don't hate that. If you have Spectre on a fast hero, that's cool. So overall, I would say it's still a good upgrade. It's still a good upgrade, but it could need some revisiting. Okay, and no, we didn't do the event. Like, some people think we already did the event. We didn't do nothing. Yeah, I don't even know what we need to do. I got money. I got like Exola tickets. That is what I did, guys. I got Exola tickets. I think I have to check out, wait, I have to check out the event guide. Give me a second. Event analysis, so what do I need to do? I didn't plan ahead, I just spent money. But Nals made fun of me. He said, it's like at the end, he had like the roots, conclusion, for free to play, for me small spenders, for medium and large spenders, and then he said, certain content creators can consider spending 850 USD, 400 USD in relay, 450 USD in value packages, burning frog, for 240 gifts, I guess like the points for the shop. If more content is needed, up to another 600 USD can be used on relay for more charm. The thing is, DH Games doesn't pay me for anything, which I think is a huge oversight still. So yeah, I on this event, I don't know, I don't like this event too much. We are kind of maxed on Grimoire, so it's no longer really that hype there. We did that. Like when Grimoire was new, we kind of went with the hype. We tried to get everything ASAP. But right now, like I think what tells the story best is, where is it? Where is it? I got like 3 enabling infusion stones sitting in my bag. So yeah. So I don't really know if we're really going to go for it that hard. So I thought what we're just going to do is we're going to go and focus a little bit on the new Spectre, that we get the new Spectre. And then maybe we get some Grimoire mats, and if I then think, okay, it's worth it to go like for this level 1 and 2, then we can do that later. The plan is to do 2 full completions. 2 full completions, 600 USD event plan. So really what he was planning for large spenders, which is kind of stupid because I made fun of it and I said, Nals, you didn't have any content for me. And he said like, you can just buy everything and you know what to do. And I said, no, I don't want to think about it. So I harassed him for as long as he then needed to kind of add a special tier essentially for me to this. And now I don't use it. And I kind of feel like I'm a horrible person for that. I'm almost inclined to spend like another 200 USD just because I think it would be so horrible for Nals now that he added this. I don't use it. So, yeah. But maybe it's good for Toad as well. So could be. So we have to do stuff. What is this? No, this is like the scam trap. And we get this on summon prizes, neon supply crate, lucky relay, and value packages. So basically we buy the relay is what you guys are trying to tell me. Get more enabling stones for some PvP carry. Yeah, I was asking them. I asked support, support, what's up? Do I have to get more Grimoire Essence? Because right now the situation is as follows. I have the primary Grimoire here at level 149 because I refused to get like the extra 140k just from the event. I thought, okay, why? I can just go for the enabling infusion stones. Right now we could go for Grimoire Essence too, it wouldn't really matter. But I thought I can get this for free. And then I asked them, well, is the next book, because obviously, I mean, we have more books coming up here. We have at least 4 more books coming up, and all of them apparently give the same stats. So it's crazy. Do they need the Grimoire Essence too? And they said, oh, we don't really want to talk about it. Please focus on materials that are available and relevant to you right now. So this is what they said. And essentially this means go for red cores. Because I don't know, maybe the next chapter will include some other essence. Maybe they say, okay, there is now Grimoire Essence 1 and there is Grimoire Essence 2, which you need for the second book. So could be the case, we don't know it. And so that is why I don't really want to wail on Grimoire too much, which is also the reason I don't really need to go for like more than 2 completions. Because the reason you usually go for more than 2 completions is because on the regular rounds, you have Grimoire material on the 1 and the 3. So by going for 3 more than a full completion, you get 2 more Grimoire material. But without that, this event actually sucks for Grimoire material. This event is really bad for Grimoire material because you only get like 2 Grimoire materials per completion. Meaning if you do 2 completion, you get 4 Grimoire material, and this is the same amount of Grimoire material you get from Card Clash for spending 1/3 of the money. The redstones will definitely not be used for imprint book. The redstones you get for a different reason. The redstones you get because, well, you need 14 redstones to get yourself Grimoire infused, and then you only have it on 1 hero. I did 15 on this even. And then you only have it on 1 hero. So the reason you go for and get more is so you get it on a 2nd hero. But I don't know. I think as for Grimoire Essence, I think it will be needed on all books. Nikos says, well, the thing is, I think what they are going to do is they're going to add another material. And that other material will be the limiting factor. I don't know yet how they are going to do it. I also doubt that they want it, like depending on the time. Let's just imagine Grimoire Essence stays relevant. And it's going to be just the sole upgrade material for the next book. I can't really imagine that they want that. Because there's going to be some guy out there and he's going to have maxed all of the Grimoire Essence and he has millions of Grimoire Essence laying in his back. I doubt they want that. I doubt they want somebody that just goes in there and gets another 100 million attack. I doubt that. How much are you hitting in SE? Can't really tell you. I think like my best hit was like 3-4 E plus 20. But I actually got crazy stuff. I mean, that I can show you. I just pulled this one. I actually have Blessing. Oh, and by the way, you can't copy. If you try to copy my star imprint back, if you think that gives you an advantage, that doesn't have really a whole lot of strategy behind it. So, I just got this one. I think it's going to be interesting. Oh yeah, that's a different story. So, okay. Yeah, let's get into this. Let's get into this. I think we're going to start off, get the relay. Again, I'm using Xsola tickets to buy everything. So this is Xsola tickets. You can get them on the website. The H has made a website for it. It saves you like 5%, but you have to take a look at the conversion ratio. So that's a little bit of a thing. For some people, it doesn't actually save too much. I have to check it out. So yeah. What we have in this one, and I think this also reduced the value over all of this a little bit, we have special research tickets. So you can actually go for old treasures, which is highly valuable, obviously. For some accounts more than others, for me not that much. The question is what we go for. The problem with these things is you can never switch after you've selected your first one. So if you select your first treasure, you can't switch us 10,000 diamonds. It's crazy. After you selected your first treasure and put that in there, you're never allowed to switch, which actually sucks. And for this one sucks specifically Because on the smaller events, you could just get like 20 tickets, 30 tickets, make a bit of progress, be happy. On this one, you have like 200 tickets, 300 tickets in the end. And then they say, okay, you can only pull for that treasure. And then you have to select one that is not close to being maxed, because every other treasure would immediately be maxed if you throw 300 tickets on it. And I think that's just like a weird thing. It doesn't really work. This is crazy, by the way, for some people. Like, this has crazy value. I really, literally, honestly, like, I think if you are like a Megalodon and your account is maybe a bit on the younger side, going for this pack is crazy, because you get 25 single pages, you get 2,500 starry, and then you get 20 charm treasure coupons. And what you can do is you can go into treasure train, and if you have like no progress, nothing, maybe you don't have any progress. Wait, let's select an orange one, because there are crazier ones here. Look at that. Encapsulated Memories is in here. Phonograph of Teardrops is in here. And we have, in the orange one, we have the Easter one. We have the camera, Finest Hour Recorder. And if you don't know why I say this is crazy, if you have like a new account and you didn't play in 2023, you don't have the treasures, then you're missing all of this. And the treasures from 2023 have some crazy buffs. Transcendence, look at that. Crit damage plus 50%. Permanent Transcendence buff. 45% all damage dealt. 50% holy damage. All damage reduction plus 20%. And you can just go for one of the all damage dealt ones, get like insane progress on it, get yourself 25% more all damage dealt, get the Encapsulated Memories if you don't have it. It's pretty crazy. You can get the full Transcendence one. You can get this one, which is the holy damage one for Transcendence. I think if you have, like, if you really lack one of those relevant treasures, this event gives you the option to whale for it, which is really, really rare. So this is pretty crazy, honestly. That's really, really crazy. Let's purchase more here. We got like a lot of boxes as well. I don't know. We don't really need this. Maybe we do. Sometimes what I noticed is, and what I think is also pretty crazy if you're whale on those events. For me, it doesn't seem like much. But look, we just got 8,000 pink starry. Like, it's not bad. 8,000 pink starry is not bad. We need 2 of those, actually. And then we need to do heroic scrolls, right? We have no slots, even though we just got slots. Let's just rip all our 1, 2, 3, and 4 stars, and then hopefully we have slots. That's not bad. 500 slots. Okay. Yeah, I can work with that. Wait, do we have some slot things here? I didn't see any. How much do you think I should spend on Xmas? Bro, I don't even know what the Xmas event is going to be. Maybe it sucks. If the Christmas event sucks, then I would recommend you wait. And wait for one of the events that comes later. I don't know, no one chats. Maybe people are silent. Please upgrade Grimoire Infusion Max. I already have Grimoire Infusion at Max. I already have that. Weird. I can't change that. Well, you guys are silent. Maybe I talked too much and didn't ask enough questions. Shall I ask questions? I don't mind. No, it's good. It's good. And overall, I didn't think this event was like super valuable. Like, looking at it from my perspective, from my account, I would say this wasn't like the event where I said, oh, I really wanted to spend. This was really like, I was pretty close to saying, okay, let's do like some free-to-play-ish completion, some 100 USD stuff maybe. Maybe something like this. I was thinking about that, most definitely. Didn't decide to go for it? Yeah. Now when I'm eating dinner. Oh, I did so too. I'm still fighting against my dinner. Because I ate like a big tuna and like some what was it called? Pizza Brötchen Jummy. Oh, we got Basilisk. Nice. And yeah, I'm very full now. Yeah, so that's crazy. I'm actually exploding. Hey Wraec, I'm on the brink of going for my 6th Transcendence Hero LFA PD SQH TVB. Who should I go for? I have no idea about this, mate. People have, like, in the last years of me being a content creator, they have asked me 1,000 times for like any number of Transcendence Heroes which should be next. They're asking me for their 8th Transcendence Heroes, and one guy asked me who should be his 11th Transcendence Heroes. Like at one point, just go for vibes. Just summon what you want. If you say like, yeah, I think DGN is cool, go for that. You probably have the resources to switch it anyway on your account. And if you have like a strategy, if you want to achieve something, if you say, okay, I want to go into Star Expedition and be like insane, probably there is one hero you need for that. And maybe you want to go for PvP. And then there's a hero you need for that. So yeah, it's not like, I think if you just go for the purpose, once you are past this point of like roots, of like those early and mid-game roots, you can do whatever you want. And eventually, like if you say, okay, it wasn't maybe the most perfect Transcendence Hero choice, in 2-3 months you have the next one. So like, as long as you make sure you got your game modes covered, you got your Void Vortex done, you got like the basics, all of this is okay, you are fine. And you are fine mostly, I guess. Ooh, nice. Did you do any new testing with the new Transcendence Hero? I tried to a little bit. Couldn't do anything with her. I think this is the general experience most people had with her, though. We're talking, of course, about... forgot her name, I'll be honest. Weaver of Life Ignatia. I just saw that an S tier was in auction house, didn't sell. And I didn't see anybody use her to like great extent and do anything good with her, like, you know. So I don't think she was overly impressive. Maybe at one point we were going to get like a combo team. Maybe to some extent there was like a hero missing, but I don't know how's she doing in auction house. Let's check that out. Let's quickly check Awaken Tier 2. I'm still taking a look at this one. And nobody wants to buy it. It's crazy. Max TVB? You can essentially go for 165, just click and buy, but nobody wants it. Nobody wants it. Nobody's buying it. It was at nearly the same price already in the auction house for 2 days. Nobody bought it. It's pretty crazy. But I guess it makes sense. Like, nobody wants to spend that much Starry Gems. It's like a lot. It's a lot of Starry Gems. And you can get like, look at that, you can get SS tiers for 62k. It's like a really good MFF. Nobody uses MFF. You can get, and this, I'm inclined to buy that one. But look, last one sold for 35. SS Jara for 35. You can retire for triple the amount. Crazy. Nobody, I think what DH has really achieved with their new auction house, with the new Starry Gem thing, is that copies really don't sell well anymore. They really killed that. Because you, like, the thing is still, even if you say, okay, let me get like this MFF. To get this MFF, if you have 0 Starry Gems at this point, you already need to have like at least 31,000 conversion rate. You need 31,000 conversion rate, otherwise you can't get it, because it will run out before you can get it otherwise. That's pretty crazy. I have 32,000, so I could barely get it, basically. So for many of those kills, like this one, it goes into the auction house, and if you don't have the conversion rate to convert 165k in 2 days, you can't buy that. And I think many whales, they don't want to go for like Starry Gems on their account. Because I think if you have like Starry Gems like me, you can have buying power. I can buy that, no problem. Because I have 300k on my account. But, this is kind of funny. The 300k, when I put those on the account, were worth less than an SSS tier. Now I can buy SSS TVB and have for like half the amount, which is crazy. This Starry Gems that I have on my account just got worth more and more over time. It's pretty crazy. And yeah, look at that. There we go. 44k. That doesn't scream like it's an insanity to me. Yeah, a little bit of novelty. I mean, compared to the Ferrokin Vessa not being the greatest copy, and compared to maybe this one. This one was in the auction house 4 or 5 times. So Doesn't sell at all. Doesn't sell at all. But this one won't sell either. I doubt anybody's going to buy that. So, like, doesn't matter. Nothing sells. Like, the auction house right now is slow AF. In the lower areas, yeah, we have some sales. But overall, yeah, auction house is pretty dead. It's pretty dead. Yeah. They really screwed that over. And I also feel like there are some people who just straight up ignore it and still absolutely enhance their account and get like X tiers, and it's possible. I mean, you can still buy Starry Gems. You can also go to SG Hub, open a ticket, and if you say, okay, I want some Starry Gems, we can even get you a better price than listed. But it's still not up again, by the way. Like, we have currently the high prices on SG Hub. You get lower prices if you really open a ticket, actually. Don't tell to anybody. It's just for the fans. But the farming that we try to get back up, like, it really doesn't work out. Because you have to do so much to really enhance this conversion rate. It is really, really horrible. And I don't think the H profited from that. Like, they lost Alex, and they lost the entire auction house, basically. And they're just like, okay, let's do, I don't know, the CR game mode for the third time, which we somehow forget every time. If you have, like, 18 raid back again, no, it's like, what did I do last time? I think I got, like, one dude, I got Starry Gems for, like, 28, something like this. 28 we do, yeah. And that's what we still do. But we can't even, like, we have some Starry. We don't even have a lot. Maybe a few million. And the thing about it is, and it seems stupid again, it's not even really worth it for us to sell Starry Gems. And this is like the strategy that we had with SG Hub. And by the way, this is like weird. When it's better for us to keep the Starry Gems we farm than to sell them. Because if we keep the Starry Gems, we have Starry Gems and they only get worth more. So, yeah. Yeah, you can buy copies for 1 million Starry Gem, which you don't do anymore. Because at that point, 150k goes to the H. So we're just collecting. And that screws up the market even more. Yeah, maybe a few million. A few million seems like much. But, like, you have to kind of understand what the... Maybe I can talk about it a little bit, it's not too bad. The, like, SG Hub pre-update, at, like, the highest points when we did, like, giveaways and stuff, we sold multiple millions a week. Multiple millions. At some point, we were at like 10 plus million a week. Like, that was the rate. So, just so that you understand it. So that was the area. I think people kind of underestimated that a little bit. So, right now, that is not much Starry Gems for us. I think it depends on what you want to do, Pendix. I think some of these smaller events and some... Oh, wait. No, I can answer that in general. Small spending is much better. Small spending is much, much better. And I would just recommend, Pendix, you check out discord.gg/idleheroes, the Idle Heroes discussion Discord. And there is an event analysis channel. And Niles, he makes an event analysis every single week. And he does like this star rating. He says, okay, this is a 4-star thing, this is a 5-star thing, whatever. And this shows you the value that you get for spending a certain amount of money or resources or whatever. Did I? Wait. Did I not alter? And usually what happens is, you have like 4-star, 5-star things at like spending nothing or 100 USD. And then it goes down to 2 or 3-star on like the higher things. I think like if you are not a whale, and the whale has a different goal than a normal player. A whale has the goal of amassing as many resources as possible from the given game content. So that says, okay, if there are 6 Grimoire materials in this event, then money is secondary, I want 6 Grimoire materials. And if there is another event, then I want the 4 Grimoire materials that are in there. For like a free-to-play, it would be important that in the one event he can get 4 Grimoire materials for like 200 USD, and in this one it's 600. So you see the difference? That makes way more sense to go for that. And I think if you want to get the ultimate value, you still buy story gems. You still buy story gems. And then you sit there and you convert it, but you have the time as a free-to-play or low spender. And then you go and then you do the events. And usually there is like a no spender side or like a 50 USD way that you can go, and you can go get like a long way with some story gems. Do some crazy stuff, definitely. I don't think if you go for this event and you skip 3 times card clash, like imagine how insane that is. If you spend 600 on this event, then you get like 4 Grimoire materials. Yes, you get Star Soul stuff, okay. But you can do 3 times card clash, where you get 12 Grimoire materials instead of the 4 we get today. And you will also get more Star Soul materials, because you get like 9 different Star Soul materials, which is the same or more. So yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. That's the crazy stuff. How far are we? Talking so much. We're done. Okay. Okay, what else? We have this one. What is this? Purchase with gems. Okay. Once again, one like this. Rewards will be drawn from a random supply crate every single time. Hammers! Yeah, we get everything anyway. I think we get everything anyway. Where are my hammers? Bro, if I don't get the hammers, I'm angry. There we go. Hammers, soul hammer, 5. Nice. I'm happy that they put those into more events now. That's some really good stuff in here. Ah! Have to do single ones now. There's core shard. Oh, I have so many of those core shard chests. The thing is, I recently used some. Actually made like a TBB. A second TBP. Maybe I will make a third eventually. Second TBB is, by the way, crazy nice for Holo campaign, because you can use one in every single team. So that's pretty crazy. We got the double loot here. Good. We got this already done, which were transition material selection chests. Also got some of those, which are always good. No longer with the pages in here. We had pages before. We got 190 here. That's pretty crazy. This is done. This is done. This is not done, but we can't do it. Okay. Yeah, I think some people that quit are happy to sell their account. Like if you want to buy an account, that's crazy. That's crazy what you can get there. Vespera was crazy OP when she was first launched. Now she's like a decent buff option, I would say. Decent buff option. Okay. We got 1,215. I guess we have to get into this now. Tap to check orders. Reach 20 orders to get that. Tap to check orders. So the crazy part was that this batch delivery thing, I think it just threw like the stuff in here. And this one is for Cave of Ghostlight, which is like not this area, but this one. So if you wanted to progress to it, it was like, it was a bit difficult. Okay. So wait, what do I do? I don't do batch delivery, right? Or do I do batch delivery? I can do batch delivery for the first few, right? Let me know, guys. While I drink a sip of coffee. Copy. Copy. No, coffee. Ah, so crazy, by the way, guys. I have to get up tomorrow at like 5:30 a.m. No idea how to do it. I can't do it. I have to get up at 5:30 a.m. Literally grab something. I have to drive 5 minutes, grab something, drive it to a point that is another 5 minutes away, drop it off, talk to a few people, and then I can drive home. And then I can go and sleep again. It's like so stupid. Yeah, batch, the thing with batches, it will throw stuff in here. I think I can do batch. Let's do batch. Please select an island. Well, I will do select this one. Has this now fixed? Wait. I got 10 progress in the right one. I think batch delivery got fixed, guys. Because look at it. Yes, clean. Okay. Well, then we can just do batch delivery. We just get all the loot here. There is no order of Cave of Ghostlight on the panel. The batch of delivery stops. Special order. What is a special order? Okay, that didn't matter at all. What car do you drive? Mercedes-Benz W176 is the right code for it. An A-Class from 2015, actually. Which is funny. It's like, to me, still such a great car. It's like not a lot of PS or HP. Not anything like that. It's just like a good daily driver. It's like a lot of just with nice interior. Or like everything in there, which I got for a great price, and still I guess has basically lost zero value, which is insane. I recently looked at the selling prices for them. Has basically lost zero value. It's absolutely crazy. But you don't even have to do batch delivery, right? Now we are at Cave of Ghostlight. Those are all Cave of Ghostlight, so you can just like... You can just do this. Then you can even select. You can select this. And they're all crappy. Okay, are we done now? Cave of Ghostlight done? Okay. Public roads and racetracks? Nah, I am also not a real racer. I'm just thinking like, I can drive very comfortably with it, also for a long time, so that's no problem. I've had zero issues with it. Really zero. I've basically not repaired a whole lot on it. What have I repaired? The lid for the gas. The gas lid, like that part, that was broken, but that was within the guarantee of the car, so they fixed that. Yeah, well, and the brakes, but that was like normal stuff. So like, nothing really. I really had to fix nothing. And that is, and I own this car since 2016? I think since 2016 now. So I'm not, I mean, of course, it's like, it's a little bit expensive to maintain. Other cars are more expensive. But like taxes on it are low. Insurance is super low. Doesn't take too much gas, really. Super comfortable. I think it looks nice. That's for me like the biggest plus points. I don't really understand that. Like, it always keeps you in here. Ooh! Deluxe gift box, I see. And we get another 8 tickets, okay. You can buy USDT. Do the crypto stuff somewhere else, guys. Not in my chat. Not in my chat. A-Class, Mercedes-Benz W176. If you search for that, you find a specific car. As I said, it's just like my daily driver. And I thought about replacing it. It didn't make sense to me. And the thing was, I was honestly thinking about just not owning a car at all. Because a car is expensive, guys. Like, I just spent so much money on a car. If I could avoid owning one, I would. But then again, I have to drive to work. I have to drive to get groceries. The delivery stuff is not really on par. So that's like complicated. Wait, I can do either one? I can do this one or this one, really? Is this better? It is better. But I will do it both anyways. I just find it interesting that I can... Huh? Oh, page delivery. I just found it interesting that I can do both. Yeah, again, don't do it somewhere else, Olbel and Pendix. Do it somewhere else. If you want an account, you contact Barry Not Gaming on SG Hub. You can just tag him and he will help you. And he will guide you through the process without scams. SG Hub, Pendix. Don't do it on the YouTube chat. I think this event is fast. It's like... It's a little bit weird. Okay, now we can only make this one. And the basic loot is kinda... I don't know, it's monster materials case, so it's like really... There's really not a whole lot. And I think what they made badly on this one is... You really lose track for when you get something good. Like, it's not like... If I didn't check, I wouldn't have noticed that I got those boxes. So that's the thing. Yeah, it's a nice car. It's a nice car. Can really definitely live with it. It's pretty good. So my profile on Discord. You can just check my profile. And there it will be. Unless it's no longer valid because we lost some boosts. Might no longer be valid. But then you have to ask. Then you can just you can just send me a PM. Or I will send it to you after the stream or something. Do I go for this? I'm just thinking, like objectively, we could skip this here. We don't have to go for this one. It allows you to skip it and go for the one after. So on this one we would get 8. And then we would get like the first 2 here. Or we get the 100 slots and we get this. I will skip that. We will do hex now, guys. We will do hex. I will go for Capital of Silence. Oh wait. Did it cheat me? Oh, look, it cheats you! Oh, that's mean. Now we have 1 order for Capital of Silence. I thought I could skip it, but we don't have orders for it. So we have to go for this one. Now we have one again. It's just like, that's a scam. That's a scam. I mean, I don't hate it. I don't hate going for it. The thing is, you just have 1 order. You can't really complete it. You can't complete it. That's the problem. You get like 1 order in there, you get 2 orders in there, but you can't complete it. That sucks. 100 Space Jam would have been cool. Huh? Did I complete that already? Huh, this is not completed. I don't have a single order left! Look! All the orders I have here are for the next one. This is all for the next one. I don't have a single order to help me complete the one that I'm currently working on. Nah, mate, this shit's broken. It's broken. That's broken AF. That's all Capital of Silence. That's the next one. I'm Sea of Crimson Void, 15 left from the max. I still have to get the last loot. And I don't have a single order to go for the next one. Look, I can't even select the other island because it's just the one that is here. That's crazy. I can make one here. Then I can go with this. I can click it until it's again Capital of Silence. Wait, it's now we have Sea of Crimson Void again. We can do the Sea of Crimson Void. Yeah, the thing what happens is, it has, I can explain to you how it works. It has a chance to roll a contract for the next one, for Capital of Silence. And every time you do the batch thing on Sea of Crimson Void, it will complete the ones for Sea of Crimson Void. And of course, if you have 5 for Sea of Crimson Void, and you complete them all, and you get 1 for Capital of Silence, then the outro batch will start completing the 4 that are left for Sea of Crimson Void, and eventually this will roll down to 0. So that you don't even have a single order left for the one that you're currently working on. So that's the way this works. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. So we had 22 here. It's not really any progress that we get. Sad that we couldn't get that. I would have loved to get that. But we would need 60 more. 60 more scooters, which is like 100 USD, basically. So yeah, I think we're going to do that. I don't know how much loot we actually got. As I said, I think this is like something. Yeah, that's not worth it. Like it's in all of the events. We got 25 hammers overall. That is pretty cool. We got 25 hammers. That's really nice. How many chests? 114 deluxe gift box. And we got those. I saw those. No wait, the Star Expedition, okay. Those are the new ones, by the way. Star Expedition Deluxe Resource Selection Chest. If you are under level 100, you can get those. Pretty sweet. We got those. Deluxe Gift Box 2. Oh, not bad. Look at that. They also have like the Pages of Destiny. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. This is the balancing. One Page of Destiny has the same value as Soulbound Crystal, but is worth as much as 12 Super Wishing Coins. That is interesting. Or 15 Heroic Souls. Or 2 cores. I'm the staff in SG Hub. It might be that I own SG Hub. It might be the case that I own SG Hub and not just randomly make advertisement for it all the time. Maybe. Just say. Oh, it's kind of funny. Yeah, we got some gear there. What do we do? Wait. Do we get anything more? We got 20 Soulbound crystals. Definitely didn't have those before. It's like stupid. It's stupid if you don't know what you got afterwards. I didn't know that. Yeah, I mean, like, it could be that it's something else, but honestly, I made it. We got like a farmer. Yeah, we do SG up. And DH hates me for it. So, that's the old story. DH hates me. DH no longer wants to talk to me. But then again, I have to say, Fire's Wrath said this. I was like jokingly saying DH doesn't pay me and they really should. And I mean, they probably should because I'm like a big content creator and stuff. And usually you pay your content creators in the gacha area. And if I just check for how much money I got for like doing stupid stuff, just like doing a video or stuff I do anyway, DH could like really pay me. But Fire's Wrath was like, you know damn well DH doesn't want to pay you. And he was referring to me making SG Hub, of course, which I mean like is valid. You wouldn't want to pay the guy that made SG Hub. But then again, DH didn't talk to me and didn't give me anything before SG Hub. The reason I made SG Hub was because DH didn't want to talk to me. So this is like, it was the other way around actually. You don't get banned for making SG Hub. You get banned for selling Starry Gems and transferring it. I don't sell Starry Gems. I own SG Hub. That's a big difference. So, if this was a farm account and I was farming Starry Gems to sell, yeah, this account could get banned. But it is not. It is a completely normal account, actually. This is a normal account where normal spending happens. We don't do account selling, Penlix. You can go to the Idle Heroes Discovery Discord server. Yeah. So let's get some loot. We have 200. But 200 is, what is 200? 200 is this all discount and second page, right? Because second page is 12 and this is all discount. If this is all discount, it sucks though. I don't want to do all discount. What do I want to do? Let's just put in what I want to do. No. They were really bad with content creator programs. I talked to Barry about this and he's told me this story which just made me laugh. Because Barry said, like, there was this Discord server where apparently he and other creators were. And there was like all the OGs, you know? There was like GDP and all the guys that made like content back then. And he told me, well, I was in this Discord server and the H staff was there. And at one point he noticed that he was the last content creator there and all the DH staff has left and he was the only one on the Discord server. That is the story he told me. And I was like, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. And other than that, like in terms of acquiring content creators, the only person I actually know, beyond like Barry, obviously, and MK, maybe, I don't know, that got like an offer from the Age to talk to them was oh god, words, they are leaving me. Get Money Myrick. Get Money Myrick also like got an offer from the Age. So they wanted him, they didn't specify it a lot. I don't know why he didn't go in it. It was like, I think he said basically he was leaving content creating for Idle Heroes and then they sent him a PM and it didn't really sway him back. So I think that was like the story with it. And then where I don't know, I don't know about it really, but I know that he must have gotten an offer. Amadeus. What was he called? Amadeus? I said it incorrectly. You know the guy. Also OG YouTuber for like Flame Shrine and all of this stuff. He also got like, he has to have had an offer. I didn't talk to him, but he has to have had, because he was like, he's on the website from them. You can see like there is this chat, like this window where you say, oh, apply to our content creator program, and he's in there. His name is in there. So he has to have had like an offer. Yeah. Aren't you like the third biggest Idle Heroes YouTuber? Well, in some months I'm the second biggest actually. Only when I'm active though. When I'm like really active, I actually made some more views than one of the other two in some months. But like in general, averaged, I would say, yeah, third biggest. Third biggest. You can say third biggest, and I think that would be fair. Imagine DH devs watching the stream. Well, for some time, one of the DH community managers was watching my content and he was enjoying it. And when he saw some stuff, and for example, when we made the video and said like, oh, this is bugged or this is like a problem, then he went ahead and he said, okay, let's fix this. And he actually worked on fixing stuff. So, might be a little bit absurd for some people, but really not like the absurdest thing to happen. We did have that. This happened. I think we have to get the Bloom stuff, right? Yeah, probably. So this would be what? This is 80? This is really 80? Huh. Okay, then we don't need to buy stuff. Cool. Okay, never mind. It works out. But I want to enhance Spectre first. We have to do the Spectre enhancement. By the way, if you just come into the stream right now, I'm not going to talk about the abilities of Spectre because we have discussed that at the beginning of the stream. So you have to kind of scroll back a little bit, check it out then. We're just going to do the enhancement right now. First up, it's 50% chance to convert. Gets upgraded to 80% later. We already have the Star Souls. Fun fact, we got this Star Swords in preparation for this because, shout out to myself, I predicted which ones they were going to combine. Yeah, I did. Like 3 streams ago. Predicted this. Just want to say it. Not going to flex or anything. Wraec early wits were gold standard quality at that time. I was just doing clears. Like I was doing endgame content for what is now basically no longer endgame. So I basically started doing content. I would say my first content piece is a Reddit post. And it was like SL25 clear or something like this. And I think it was like the fastest SL25 clear back then. And people thought it was pretty crazy. And then I started doing uncommented gameplay. And what I still do is like guides. I do guides. I do, for example, if they do a no power creep, then you find like a guide. I have a guide on DT. I have like the guide on Star Souls. Like I have some guides where I would say it's like, it's a good place to start. If you don't necessarily have an idea about Star Souls or anything, when you watch my guide, you take the hour, you just put it on and you check it out and it will probably answer your questions. Yeah. It's honestly, and this is something that I've learned, it's often not the best idea for you as a content creator to have like the biggest account. It's probably not worth it. Yeah, look at that. We don't even need Star Souls. I thought we would need Star Souls. We don't. We really do. Oh my god, we went for so many Star Souls Essence Bloom already. We kinda need the fish stuff. Oh hell yeah, we need the fish stuff. Okay. Readjust. Where are these Star Soul materials? There. Fish stuff, good. Next Star Soul material. Bloom stuff, no, fish stuff actually. Okay, no, it should be good. Yep, let's go. And then we have a free one. Doesn't really matter, right? Probably can just go fish stuff again, it will be fine. And then we upgrade more. I think they just do regular content. Barry and MK. I think MK a little bit more early game focused. I think, I wouldn't even say early game. I think like players that are in general just in this progression phase. Where you build up an account. Because endgame of course always switches. Endgame means you have at some point cleared like all of the relevant content in the game. And you sit at this point where you just progress towards clearing the next. And usually this has a different way of clearing stuff. Like you clear a content with the best stuff that is available as early as possible. And a free-to-play or low spender, he comes later. And then suddenly you have 16 DT to clear SL25. And that means you can do it with something else. Because then suddenly you have power mechanics available that weren't available when like the whale did it. Okay. I mean, we can't upgrade it. It's a little bit stupid. We can't really upgrade it. Only thing we can do like now is we can go to the Advanced Destiny trail and get ourselves the attack. So I don't know how long we can... So that's max level. It's like 40 a pop. How much do we have left? I don't think we have much left. Probably don't, right? 51 mil on this one. Some time manipulation at 97 mil is crazy, by the way. Is this Bloom? Ah, we have 16 mil on Bloom. Maybe we get one Bloom. I want to get ability upgrade materials too, because I'm a little bit worried about it. We have 76k there, 136k there, so we at least get one more of those. Probably need a little bit more, actually. Grimoire. Red Orb. Origin material, mysterious artifact, void material. Yes. Let's just get some of this. Formal probably, yeah. I missaid. Didn't say that correctly. Do we go Origin Artifact? What do I want to do with Origin Artifacts? Not really anything, actually. I have more of those than I always think. Kinda want to do Transition Material. It feels like it sucks. I feel like Transition Material sucks. I feel like Transition Material is less value than Origin Artifact. But I have too many Origin Artifacts. We just go Transition Material. At one point I have to upgrade that though. Grimoire Material. Is this more Grimoire Material? Because it's like 3. Because I've sworn that was less usually. Huh. Crazy. Bloom. That's pretty good value. Not too bad. Origin. And by the way, if you guys don't know, I picked this on random. I don't really put any thought behind it. Just sometimes if I see like, okay, wait, let's do this. If I think about it, then it's like, okay. And I want to get the Destiny Trail materials for Bloom, right? Yeah. And we have Void, we have Origin Artifact, we have Transition Material again. I want to be sure that we have like all of the upgrades there. Star Soul. What do we do here? We got the Destiny Trail. We got that basically fixed. So that's okay. We can't do the upgrade anyway. We got fairly similar upgrade stages like on the material. No. Did you max the new Star Soul yet? I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Maybe just Bloom. I don't know, I hate it. Yeah, just go Bloom materials. That's cool. Let's go. And then I want to just quickly check how close we are. We have 136k here and we should have like 170? Yeah, 176. Okay, how much is it? Can somebody check? Does somebody have the graphic? How much is it? I didn't check. Star Soul upgrade? Wait, can I? Where can I? What is this? Is this like? Star Soul upgrade 28 to max, which is 32. From 28 to 32 in terms of ability upgrade materials. Do we have like a graphic for that? Because I think I already maxed it out on her. Oh no, we don't. Wait. Oh, this is the same. Oh, this is crazy. Ah. Oh, wait. So it's 29k. So we easily had enough. So we have enough for the other one. We don't have enough for this one. So I can max this and if I buy fish. Okay. So we get fish. So we get... I should have maxed that. So we get fish. So I can max this. Then we just do this. Then I have like 100k left. I need like 120, right? I only need like 120? Do we have 20k somewhere here? Probably not, right? We didn't have like the... We have 5k. And now I don't have fish anymore. Now we are all of fish. This is like pretty crazy. Yeah. Good. I could get fish. What is with the new Star Soul? Yeah, you're right. What did I do with the new Star Soul, by the way? Was still upgrading that. I think it all went out of the window when we were thinking about this one. Ah, we just need like this. Oh, I was collecting Destiny Trail on this. Because it takes forever. It takes forever. Just takes forever. It's like the last level was that important. It was the extra damage, right? Ah. I think we just get the fish. Or is it okay? Like, there is no graphic for it, that's the problem. I keep it open. I think that's the smart thing to do. I just keep it open. I just keep it like this, because I can keep it like this indefinitely, it doesn't matter. We're done with it anyway. And then the question is, I will do the quest, I will enhance, which we can already do. We can enhance already. But doing the quest, it takes forever. We can check it out. Doing the quest on this one takes forever. Nah, I'm not getting the fish. I want to see how much is the difference, you know? Shadowless, if it's like, if we see it and it's like a difference of, let's say, 10k. And why should I get 50k meds? I can just wait for like the next chest event, hope that I get some ability upgrade materials, and then we are done. The problem with this one is, my other bloody team is in, yeah, cool. This team is used in the game mode at the moment. That kind of sucks, but we can move all of those in there, which is decent. Which is decent. So we can we do this? Ah, it has smaller radius. I hate it. I hate it. I want to start with the quest. Yeah, I want to do the attacks too. Okay, let's just move that back. It's okay. Wait, we have to move this one a little bit to here. And then move this one in here. Server status code. Cool. Oh yeah. Wasn't that the case? That once you've used that a single time in the ethereal realm, it doesn't work. And you can't use it anymore. And it's like bugged forever. Wasn't that the case? That it like makes your hero stuck there. Something like that. It's like, let's check again. Yeah, it's stuck. It's stuck. We can't do it. And so what we do now is essentially, I mean, we can't clear. We can't clear. So we just move in. I forgot about this bug for a second. We just move in and we just start collecting resources. We just start collecting resources as good as we can, so that we get as much progress on this as we possibly could. And then we need 10 attacks, when it becomes unstuck at some point, hopefully. We need 10 attacks, and with those 10 attacks we can like clear the blue ones and hopefully get the boss out at that point very quickly, so that we don't lose too much time on it. So the idea is not to lose time. I'm just trying to get like, to find resources, which I usually do in a more structured approach. But now we just do it very quickly. Because they had to do this fog of war thing here. It was very important. Okay, that is a huge find. We actually need that. Because usually it's Ember Coral that you have to find. Let's go here. I click too high all the time. Nothing there. Come over here. And there we go. Okay. Okay. Working on the quest. I hope this server status thing gets fixed, because I need that team in there. Because that's a big one. It's actually a big team. Because that's like, which one is this? Which is this? This is like this exploration team. So I kinda need that. Because that's like my LFA. Without the LFA we really can't kill anything. Can I still summon it in here? Oh! Ah, so it's gone now. That's cool. So I don't have a team anymore. Cool, there is a boss, but I don't have a team. Maybe I can disassemble the team and put the heroes in another one or something like this. I will find a solution. We still have DGN. Now I would just swap the teams. I would just take the heroes from the one team, put them in the other team, put that team in there, and it will work. So I can also clear. I can also clear. As long as I can take the heroes out of there, it will work. I mean, restart game, Tiamo is definitely a solution, but we don't do that in the stream. I don't want to do this game mode now. So what is the problem? I don't have to worry about it right now. What we want to do, we're going to reroll that. We're actually going to reroll that. It's a cool roll. Skill damage, Defier, Hunter's Focus. The thing is, I was like, in my mind, I was like, oh, that's a great silence immunity roll. Problem is, like, really useless on PDE. After thinking a long time about it. I don't care about the skill damage. I don't care about Defier. I don't care about Hunter's Focus. So, thinking about it over a long time, I was like, yeah, this roll kinda bad, honestly. Kinda bad on her. So what I want to do now is I want to go for another roll. I used 50 hammers on her. Didn't get a single roll. Everything crap. Plan is Seal of Light immunity. Preferably double immunity. Silence or fear immunity as well. And then we go Holy Armor. Really want to have Holy Armor on her because that's crazy. And fourth stat doesn't matter too much. We are open. 20 immunity. I go triple immunity. So the triple immunity is cool on her. I don't really hate on triple immunity. I had triple immunity Ferric Investor. That was crazy. But you have to get like this the Seal of Light immunity. Annoying. Will you make her X tier? Too expensive. And doesn't grant her a lot. We don't need her at X tier. Immune to shapeshifting. Not bad. I don't hate it. Reduce dot received. Nice stat as fourth. Would be good. How good is Holy Armor? Could you explain? If you fight something like a Valk or anything other than that deals damage that armor normally doesn't reduce. Mark damage, damage over time. So everything like where you classically would have burn immunity, if you put Holy Armor against it, it will actually reduce the damage significantly. I will make your heroes a whole lot more tanky. Against Valk, it will make them like, it will be the difference from getting one shot to losing maybe a fifth of your HP. That is really different. That is pretty crazy. So Holy Armor is very, very nice. We got Silence immunity again. Ship Crusher with crit damage reduction. It's useless. But yeah. Giant Killer useless. Control Precision or Control Immunity Offset, not that bad. But you don't really go for that. It has, however, and I have to say that, substantial synergy with LFA. If you're fighting like normal enemies, you can give your LFA energy by running PDE and CCing enemies. Which is cool. Dazzle immunity. So yeah, 75 hammers, we haven't seen Seal of Light immunity. So essentially one event plus an entire week worth of hammers for nothing. Cool. Very, very cool. Okay. Then we have a difficult question. So we have this part of the event, special search event. We have 214 tickets. Essentially, we will get about 5 pink treasures. At least. At least the minimum that you can get is 4. But granted that every 15th roll will give you a pink one, all the RNG is on the better side. So will probably be sub 50. Meaning, let's just calculate with every 40th. That brings us to about 5 that we can get, and we will get substantially more from the orange side. The question is now, which treasure do we want? We have the Festival Treasures 2023. We have Realmscape, it's not really worth it. Interdimensional Arena Control Immunity Offset, kinda sucks, I guess. And I think we need to be at like 3-star for this to make any difference, for this to be any good. Because like if we go for something that is really super high, 5-star obviously doesn't work. Is this decent? Is this any good? It's not really right. It's just stats. Void campaign crit damage reduction. Void campaign percent attack. Yeah, I don't know. Void campaign all damage reduction in theory is pretty cool. Is Witchery Castle worth it? That's not an ugly one, to be honest. Seal and all damage dealt, I don't really care. This is too close. I like it. Or is it too close? I'm worried that we just skip out. Or do we go for this? Like, this is not bad. Mage Ranger Assassin. Going for an additional 34 speed. We'll go over multiple treasures, so if you say like, I don't like this treasure, always say which one. I like the older ones are usually better. Like the 2023 one has some crazy ones in here. The SE ones, oh, I can get the SE ones for from any single event, and this one is +9 for 3.5% all damage dealt. Okay, 3.5% SE specific all damage dealt versus 45% all damage dealt everywhere. Yeah. No. Nah, they don't really hold up in the comparison, mate. I just want to say it. So, those ones are specifically better. The 2024 were more calm, right? There isn't really like too crazy stuff in here. Or did I forget something? I think there were like a few crazy ones, but I don't remember like there being like this one super insane one. World campaign damage reduction by attack. Okay, we got some. Like this is pretty good. This is really a good one. This one, honestly, if we have like another event where they go like, hey, we have this awakening stuff and you can go for some of the older treasures for pretty cheap, we have to get this one. We have to get like 2 of this one. This one is too insane. It's like 35 speed for interdimensional. So this is like a pretty good one. Holy damage, I don't really care. Realm's Gate speed, irrelevant. Tower of Dreams speed, irrelevant. They did like a bunch of bad ones actually here. This one is crazy. Like just orange all damage dealt 1 for Void Campaign. Mage Ranger Assassin crit. I regret upgrading it. I'll be honest, I regret upgrading it. This one's decent. That's too high. Yeah, so where I end up mentally is like I end up on the 2023 Festival Treasures. And I somehow think either we go for this one, as this one is nice, or we go for this one. Either the Witchery Castle for the pink one. So maybe we do like a survey. We do a survey. Yeah, but keep in mind, guys, this is for every game mode. This is PvP too. Fast mages in PvP. That's not bad. And also, wait, Mage Ranger Assassin? What is the new guy? Ranger. This also has synergy with Basilisk, and you know Basilisk is speed hero. So this actually buffs Basilisk as well. Oh, no, not all damage dealt. It's all damage reduction. All damage reduction, guys. All damage reduction. Tiamo's right. All damage reduction. Which sometimes is even better, actually. So yeah. We have 34 votes already. Ooh, it's a tight match. It's a tight match. Really, really tight match. Will you test Basilisk though? I don't know if we want to do it in this live stream. Maybe we do like a video on him. I don't really know. It's tough, like he has this top speed duel thing. Which is funny because it's always active in like early PvE. But early PvE you skip now. And then it's like the opposite. Then it's never active in PvE. Because then like Void Campaign enemies are always faster than you. So then this never activates again. I think he will be PvP hero. He has like 40 speed, which is cool. I think he will really be a PvP hero. And I don't think you can do a whole lot with him. So I'll be honest with that. I think the best thing you can do with such a hero is look at him, maybe put him into broken spaces, have some fun if you have a nice copy. And other than that, just make an assumption on what you think the Transcendence version will be. And I think the Transcendence version will play hard into this I'm faster than you beat, and that's because I get, and because of that I get buffs. Which means he's hardcore countered a little bit by Snowheart, but he will have speed debuffs. So, survey ends in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bam! And the result, ladies and gentlemen, Mage, Ranger, Assassin, Speed, 55%. That's the closest vote we have had so far. So we are going to go for Mage, Ranger, Assassin, Speed, which is the 2023 Festival Treasure over here, the glistening Christmas tree from the Christmas event in 2023. Which leaves us with the choice that we have to take for an orange artifact. Keep in mind, the orange artifact we are going to get substantially more. We are probably likely going to get around 10 of those. So we can go for something very, very low and still probably upgrade it. So what we would need is merely like a skipped event where we still got something. So Void Campaign attack, yes. We could go for this one, but this is like, I don't know, do you think this is good? Is this substantial? 56 mil and 339k attack? Do we just go for attack? Are we that simple? Interdimensional arena damage reduction? Control break? Ooh! Wait, that's not bad now! That's not bad! FTA control break? FTA control break, guys? FTA control break is low-key really good now. I don't even hate that one that much. I like how Tia was like, that was I was telling you the whole time, and then instantly got deleted by Streamlabs. Yeah, I don't hate that one. I like the other one more. I still like the speed one more, but I think this is a valid choice. No. This plus TBB really needs control break. You get the extra control break from that. We had 11% already, but we can get another 14. So we go for the Zongzi. Okay, nice, cool. So this is pretty nice. I think on this one we don't need to vote. Will you ever stream on Twitch? I tried to dual stream. Didn't really work out too well. I don't know. It just resulted in me sitting there and always like going like, stream doesn't work. And then I was late all the time and people hated that. Aromatic Zongzi. Okay. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. I will take a strong sip of coffee. And then we get, and I won't destroy the fun for you. I won't tell you why I don't like those treasures. I will get some insane luck. There is none of the treasures in here that we can get. Oh, fun fact. The cool thing about this is, you can get other festival treasures usually. So usually there are like the other festival treasures in there too. So you could pull something, some festival treasure from like another event, I think. I think those are in here. I haven't seen an example yet, so now we should pull an orange one. My god, we are on full pity time at the moment. Staying a little bit under the results that I was expecting. Full Zongzi there, obviously. But that's on pity timer. That is crazy. We got like a high roll there on the Zongzi. I'm just spoilering you. There we go. Full. Ooh, double! Okay. Double Zongzi. That is crazy. Double full Zongzi. That was an insane pull. We get the pink one now. There we go. Ah, it's pity timer, so it's not like super impressive. But they still have high value because you get every 30 treasures, you get like Zongzi. Every 30, which is insane. And if you get like high roll, like for example right now, we have another Zongzi in here, then it's fairly insane. See? There it is. I don't ever really get the full ones. Yeah, I don't know, I just knew that we can get some of them. I just remembered that. Yeah, there you go. This one. Legendary one. So that's insane. They pull a ton of the orange ones. Like there you go, Zongzi again. But the pink one, really hesitant. Really hesitant. It's still good though, because on some of those, I just lack like 3 shards or something for the next upgrade. So if I just get lucky in here, I just can pull them and get like the next upgrade with that. So it's pity timer again. I think we are all pity timering in the entire time here on the pink one, which is a little bit annoying. But then again, I usually say I get 1 pink one every 100 treasures. And now we're guaranteed every 50. So that kind of what makes it good. We get it every 50. Full open. Zongzi. And some shards here. Nice. Go with a quick open. It's not really that exciting if I know when the pink one is in there. Like there is no pink one in here. It's just like this, but it's not no full one. There's a guaranteed pink one in here. Like that's the part that I don't like. You can see it. There is no pink one in here, but we get a Zongzi. Oh, double Zongzi. So that's hype. That's hype. Double Zongzi is cool. But like knowing if a pink one is in there or not, that's kind of like not exciting. That really isn't it takes the excitement away. I don't like that. I maxed out encapsulated memories and only need 3 more Mega Hero, got 5 from 60 tickets. Nice. Nice, GG. Oh, we got another Zongzi there. Like another few shots here. Maybe we get another upgrade. At least we get like the next pink one. But we fully pity timed on the pink ones. Zongzi, and we get the pink tree there. It's a little bit less than I anticipated. I'll be honest. And then we have... Wait. I think we buy those. Did we buy them already? Did we buy like... Yeah, we bought them all. Okay. Okay. I'll just keep it at that for the moment. Do selected treasures have a higher chance or only pity timers? That's pretty special. They get put at like this. Wait. They have special chances. I can't tell you exactly how it works. Ah, there. I don't know exactly how it works. Basically, I think those are the only full ones that you really get. And you get them on the pity timer and like more often even. So that's the thing. You can buy 10 more with starry gems? For real? Ooh, look at that. You can buy 10 more. That's insane. Shout out to Google. Let's see what we can get. Next 10 bomb. I think we didn't get anything. Yeah, there was nothing in here. In 2023 there on the pity timers. But maybe we'll get some more throughout the week. We can do the upgrades quickly. Upgrades. Let's see how far we got. Got this one to +9. Ooh, this one is 5-star already. That's insane. We got this one straight up to 5-star. How many are we over? 4 Zongzi over. So we're going to get 1 extra Zongzi. Damn, we it really worked out. But you can see how I said like we need a really low orange one. Instant really worked out to 5-star. Okay, this is like pretty nice. I like it. 91k treasure crystal on top. Festival treasure wise, this one now 5-star, 25% control prec. It's very cool. And this one, we need one more here. We need one more. If we get like one more, we're good. Like getting one more is the problem. Because we had 20 out of 50. We didn't get lucky. If we got a little bit more lucky, it would have worked out. 45 mil fixed attack, 4.2 billion fixed HP, with 102% HP, 68% there. So far, so good. Everything pretty nice. Speed will be upgraded. And then FTA stats, now a little bit important. FTA, what you kind of want to fix with FTA Treasure Train, you kind of want to have the speed. Because speed for FT8 is pretty crazy. And what you also want to do is you want to kind of get your control unity offset and control precision up. Just so you can run TBB and stuff for CC again. Yeah, you still get some from daily thing. That's why I didn't use the last 4. So that's why I waited with that. Yeah. Let's quickly buy the heroes. Yeah, I don't think we're going to go and like really test a new hero. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit crazy for FTA. For FTA it's crazy. You have to see like for some heroes, like look at that mage, 117 speed. It's not just like in here. Still waiting for USE attack. Lord Mac, thanks for the donation, but I can't do it. 218 speed for assassins, and then you go into like where is it? Interdimensional Arena, 837 speed there. And this was not enough, I was completely outspeeded last time. And then we have the same for FTA, also 837 speed. Comes on top of what I don't know, like having this, having 3000 speed, and I don't think I have shoes equipped. I have shoes equipped. So yeah, that's a bit of a madness. That's a bit of a madness. So that's the thing. We got a little bit of an attack boost. I think we got 19 mil more attack now after this. Still having to do like the next upgrade stage. Because of course progress is not there. We have to wait for this. And it takes ages. Dagita 100% as speed. Oh, we have Sigurds still. We have Sigurds. Yeah, I don't want to go... I kind of prefer FTA. I don't know. I think FTA is more interesting at the moment than IDA. Speed Sigurd PvP is kind of OP. So the question is really what we want to do. Like we have pages now. I think what we can do is we can of course go for another one here. We got the Hyrule skill damage though. We got the Hyrule skill damage. Like of course if we get like, I don't know, all damage reduction skill damage. Oof. Oof. Madness. Madness, guys. Like anyone could mimic your SE setup. Yeah, that's why my guild is placed 2 in SE at the moment. Like, yeah. Sure. Sure. Those guys definitely have worse setups. Makes sense, bro. Yeah, so this improvement would be cool. It would be helpful actually to have all damage reduction. I'll be honest. Would help. But getting like better skill damage... I don't know, the Void Invasion one is decent. FTA speed would be crazy. I have skill damage at the moment. I have skill damage FTA at the moment. Force War I still want to do, but I don't really care. I think next time is done anyway. You can go IDA. Yeah, we can do E21. As I said, I have the blessing stuff now already. So let's split up maybe a little bit. Let's go for a little bit of FTA. I kind of want to go FTA. I hate how 7 kicked me last time. He absolutely destroyed me in FTA. What place did I get? Wait, vote. What did we do? Because I don't know if my team hold up. What do we get? What do we do here? All heroes gain 50% HP. Oh, that's cool. I like that. All heroes gain 50% HP is crazy. Hero gains 1 constant control immunity. So bad. That's cool. Oh, GG, we got place 1. Did we? I got place 1. We won the last time too. We won this time and the one before. I think if no 7 is that legit about it, guys. Because he did that. I didn't have time. He did that. He did the attacks, I think. then we kind of have to support that. We have to go and support that a little bit. We have to get some free team up treasures. Get ourselves like, I don't know, at least a speed signal. At least a speed signal, guys. That's completely utter trash. Okay, we got a few. Crit damage, bad. Crit, bad. Armor break, bad. We need speed. I need speed! Dodge offset. Crit sucks. That's 1. All damage reduction. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Wait, how many do we have? Okay, we can do a few more. I'll do like 20 more. Ooh, green one. Let's start here. Control me to offset. Not bad. All damage reduction, green one. Let's do one more. Speed. There we go. There we go. Speed sigil. It's just a purple one, guys. It's just a purple one. But honestly, this makes a difference. Honestly, that makes a difference. That's so insane in PvP if you're just faster than your enemy. Where is this little thing? Dodge offset, all damage reduction, crit damage reduction. Bloody hell, let me search for the stat. Puny DH Games, it's the last one. 348 speed. Just like that. That's 348 speed for free team up right there. Yeah, and if you have that for IDA, yeah, no wonder you're faster than your enemy. No wonder you're faster. And then your entire team attacks first and you win. So it's like, it's a little bit stupid. Probably even a noob could win against me with that. Really? It's for that order? I didn't know that. Okay. Now we did FTA. I could do IDA. I don't really care. I want to do some Star Expedition. So Star Expedition at the moment, 5.77% red. We have seen double reds in the last one, so this is kind of a madness. Did you see my triple green pull on level 2 with SD and speed sigil? No, I didn't, actually. What we want to have is all damage reduction, SD, and we want a high roll. I want to get like 750 plus SD. So let's see what we can do. I don't see red. Is that a bug? Yeah, double red, let's go. So small one, control precision speed. I want to see the speed. That's 20 speed, the other one was 14. I bet that's crazy. Control immunity reduced dot received. Let's check out the speed one. Just because I want to see it. What's the speed? So let's see. 539 speed. Imagine you have this one in FTA. That one would be so crazy in FTA. 47% control precision, 539 speed. TBB goes crazy. That's such a crazy roll. But not for SD, obviously. Such a crazy roll. Oh, bloody hell. Now I can find mine again, right? Ah! Skill damage crit. Wait, that's the wrong one. Ah, this is the right one. Because I will free upgrade it. 6 snow arts won't save you. It really won't. Yeah, it will be god roll, yeah. Maybe we go for it. I just see, at the moment I could really upgrade my SE team with a better sigil still. So there's still potential for that. What the hell is this crap? I'm not even gonna look at it. There we go, so red one. Let's see. Block control precision, that sucks. You get like all of those green ones, 21.2. 2.1. All damage reduction. Like we had all the stats in here. Give me a few red ones. At least one. Control precision, all damage dealt. I wanna have more. What? No pages of destiny? Wait. Ah, no. I don't wanna spend money to get them. Ah! Well, we got the speed one. That's good. We have free ones. We're going to repeat this event again. I did buy the CSG ones already. Yeah, I bought the CSG ones like before the last time there was this page event, and then they released the page event, everyone was like, dude, for real? You knew exactly when the countdown ended and you released it 1 week afterwards. That was a crazy one. So we got all of this, right? We got this one, and this one I have to wait. This one we get some more, so I can do another 10 bob, maybe get the 5-star. This one we don't need. But this is also crazy, like if you wanna get like pages. If you wanna get like pages, you can go you can compare this. Check this out. If you go and get the pages here, 25 100 USD. If you get them in the event at the end of the relay, it's 25 pages for 100 USD, and you get the 20 charm, and you get the 2.5 prism story on top of that. Dude, I can't upgrade it anymore. Look, it's up, it's maxed. That's max. That's max Grimoire Infusion. Can't upgrade it any further. Yeah, Bendix is a good choice. The gem ones, I think I bought them. Subscription. I still don't understand that they have this. That's some madness. I saw a lot of those with this in the past. But they had this free trial for 7 days, and then yeah. No, it's bought. I bought it. So yeah, I think we're going to get the 1 to 5-star, the 1 treasure. The Christmas tree. I think this is going to work out, that this is going to be 5-star. So this is going to be good. Right now, stones, 8. I got 8. And nearly a 9th, because we have 8,700 shards. We should use them on something. The only problem is I dread resetting them. Because it sucks so bad. Because every time you have to reset them, what you need to do is... you kind of have to regress your hero all the time. Yeah. You have to go with the regress option here. Just put it in there, and then you have to regress. And you have to use this regress, by the way. Because if you go through the menu, like if you want to regress on the hero, Transcendence heroes, they don't actually have the button. Yeah. I would say the 15th isn't worth it, Galons, Shadowless. The 15th isn't worth it, so it's like 14 to max a hero, which means we need 6 more, and then we would have full enabling. But I don't even know where to use it. I don't even know where to use it, or what to do with it. I just got it because now we got the Grimoire stuff. What we have to do again is, we have 13k of the blue stuff here, we have 1.2 million Spirit Vein shards. And I think I have a ton of those chests as well. We have 52 transition material chests, so I have to kind of use those. Doesn't replacing work? No. You have to regress the entire hero, Shadowless. Because if you replace, then you get like a normal hero. If you have the normal hero, then this normal hero will have enhanced enables. Because it still does have enables. So, yeah, you can still enhance it. So, if I tried, well, the first time I tried this, I ended up with a normal Aspen with full Grimoire Infusion. I don't have time for another account. RFW, yeah, but it's not really... I don't really want to enhance, like, necessarily a hero. I probably would go for either the IHP or the SSM, but we don't really have a use for the SSM at the moment. And I don't know if that's really something that's worth it. Shadowless is quite common that they don't introduce new power mechanics with a reasonable regress function. That is something they do for years. They really want to kind of block you from transporting. No, you don't say that. From switching the materials between your heroes. They really want you to get more materials. So they block off the function to regress it commonly for like a few months, or maybe even half a year or a year. And they didn't make any regress function for this, so yeah, you're stuck with it on the hero until you regress the entire hero, which, I mean, okay, like it takes a lot of effort, takes a lot of time. The most annoying thing about it is it costs you your stones. So all of your stones are gone. Like this one had like speed, like attack and everything. And that's the thing. Pen leaks, I wouldn't do that. You can stream from whatever account you want. Just stream your account, do some things, people will enjoy it, and if you have an enjoyable time there, it's not really a purpose in just like progressing the account. And I think people won't really watch a stream because they want to see you progress the account. They will do it for either you being entertaining or not being entertaining, and that will be the deciding factor in the end. So doesn't matter if you want to plan to abandon this account sooner or later. You can also go ahead with them and try to make some plans for the new account, something like this. I wouldn't say that you have to abandon streaming for that. But yeah, so for me that's really it. I don't think I've missed anything. Is there anything that we've missed so far that we still have to do? It's like a lot of waiting for stuff that we can't really progress in this stream right now. Your friends list team to something new. I don't really have like a proper team. I think that's still a cool team though. I don't know. I wouldn't know what we want to set there. At the moment, it's like, yeah, we don't really have super upgraded heroes at the moment. It's all a bit SE-ish. Is your guild treasure train maxed out? Yeah, it is. Guild treasure train is maxed out. Will you do broken spaces with Ignacia? Nah, she's boring. She's boring for me. Like I don't really care about her. What I don't have maxed and what is quite annoying, I can show you that because that triggered me a little bit. What is the food to have 6A5s? There are some nice infographics actually out there. There's some websites. You can check out Reddit. I think they have a link there. There's like this link section on there. You can't pay to win that. How's it maxed out? Well, yeah, just... There was this time where we got actually a ton of guild coins from killing boss 1 in Star Expedition over and over again. Where you got like 300,000 guild coins every single season of Star Expedition. Like 4 or 5 seasons in a row. That actually helped. This one sucked. This one was like really horrible. I was like, I don't really have to put too much effort into Starland Arena. Will be enough if I get 4,500 points. So I got 4,500 points and left me at 119. I was like, cool. Thank you. At least it only gives you Starland buffs. So I don't really have to care about it anymore. And this was like me missing, I think, 1 or 2 seasons of Force War. Yeah. And now no longer being that easy to actually get like place 1. So yeah, this is stupid. But wasn't it's like also one that doesn't go to 10k? Does this go to 10k? Because this is like, we have 938 now, we get another 938 here, so it's like 1,875 that we get. This one doesn't get to 10k, right? Isn't that the case? That you don't actually get this last chest? Or am I wrong about this? I don't think it does, right? Anybody has this maxed and can tell me? I don't think it goes to 10k. I don't think that's up to 10k. Your pages in Arena Store. Oh, wait. I forgot about that. I forgot that actually existed. Because I ripped my... what I did last time was, I had like a ton of coins and I went like, okay, let's do this. And I didn't notice that this has no cap. You can buy infinite cores in here. It's actually uncapped, which is pretty crazy. Should buy some tickets, right? It's not bad. Yeah, but those are only single ones. This won't do it. We have 7 here. I mean, we are not going to use that, right? No. Unless we go for like a 10 or something in the precious pages. What is it? It's 20 USD for 5 pages. Nah, if there was like a 10 for 3 or something, I would have done it. But like, nah, I don't care. Do we get some? During the days? Is this still loot that we get? No, we don't even get one. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. Scammers. I don't mind. Because the thing was, like, I was thinking about it and thought like, okay, you will have enough for the weekly stuff anyway. So in the end, throwing it at Course of Transcendence, that was like the best that you can get. 9,690 max arcane jewelry. Yes, so the 10k doesn't work. I don't even know if DH is aware of that. if the age like really is aware of that. And one thing that I also don't understand still, and still think is kind of confusing, is this one. The Black Friday series. Which arguably was pretty crazy. But you only could get those treasures to like 2-star. And the series is maxed at 453 points. It has like one level at 227 and one at 453. And it gives you 40 speed for free team up in the interdimensional arena. So it's pretty crazy actually. But it doesn't really have any levels. Yeah. Yeah, you don't get the chest. It's funny. You don't get the chest actually. It shows you the chest. It is, in theory, it is available, but you can't actually get the last chest from Arcane Jewelry. So this flag chest is just not available. Do you even get like the symbol? This is for collecting all treasures, right? So you should get it. I'm just not sure. I just placed 23, which I think is kind of funny. So I arguably have like nearly everything maxed. This guy's on my server and surpassed me. It's just like because they have more progress in festival treasures. And it doesn't matter anymore. It's like all Grimoire. The more, if they, once they released all of the Grimoires, it's really, it's your copy tier. And if you have Grimoire, that is going to be relevant. And then Treasure Train, at least the ones that I don't have, don't really matter no more. Because like, even at this point, what's the relevancy of having 4 or 5 mil attack more in here? Like really, it doesn't matter anymore. So it is currently really becoming outpaced. I feel quite comfortable at my rank. So yeah. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I would say I wish you a great day. I'm very thankful that you joined in on this live stream. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then I would invite you to subscribe to the channel. That is always like a good thing to do. And if you haven't done that, then it's definitely time for it. And other than that, I just wish you a great day. I'll see us in the next one.